When Peter got there, in flew some happy little birds, Peter's friends. We can hear them coming from a long way off. Let's hear that again. Here came the cute little birds. They turned around and faced the audience and said, "We are cute little birds."
Yeah, we are cute little birds.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. And they flew up into the tree. Soon a duck came waddling around. She was glad that Peter had not closed the gate. She turned around and faced the audience and said, "I am an adorable duck."
I am adorable duck.
Quack.
Quack.
Then she jumped into the pond and began to swim about. When the birds saw the duck in the water, they flew down and stood upon the grass near the bird, or near the duck, and they never turned their back to the audience. They kind of turned themselves. And they looked at that duck and said, "What kind of bird are you?
What kind of bird are you?
If you can't fly."
If you can't fly.
To which the duck replied,
What kind of bird are you?
"If you can't swim."
If you can't swim.
And they argued back and forth.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. Quack, quack, tweet, 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 tweet.
Suddenly, something caught Peter's eye. It was some cats sneaking into the meadow, creeping and crawling along. They turned around and looked at the audience and said, "We are sneaky cats."
We are sneaky cats. Tweet, tweet, meow. Meow.
Those birds are busy arguing.
Those birds are busy arguing.
We'll just grab them.
We'll just grab them.
They began to sneak toward them on velvety paws. But Peter cried,
Don't,
"Look out!"
look out.
And the birds quickly flew up into the tree. And the cats said, "Rats!" They stood under the tree and looked out this way and said, "Is it worth climbing up into that tree?"
Is it worth climbing up into that tree?
By the time we get there,
By the time we get there,
the birds will have flown away.
the birds will have flown away.
Just then, no, it's Grandma or Grandpa. Grandfather and Grandmother came out. They were angry. They looked around and said, "Where is that boy?"
Where is that boy?
They turned around and looked at the audience and said, We are not happy." Shook their feet. It is a... If a wolf should come out of the forest,
If a wolf should come out of the forest,
then what would you do?
then what would you do?
But Peter paid his grandparents no attention. He skipped about the meadow. But Grandfather and Grandmother took him by the hand, led him home, and locked the gate. No sooner had Peter gone than a big gray wolf came out of the forest. She growled at everyone on her way up. In a twinkling, the cats climbed up the tree. The duck, in her excitement, jumped into the pond. But no matter how hard the duck tried to run away around that tree, she could not get away. He was getting nearer and nearer, catching up with her, and then... Nope. No. So this is how things stood. The cat's on a branch, the bird's on another, not too close to the cat. And the wolf walking around and around the bottom of the tree, wishing he could reach those cats and birds. Walk back and forth, Sophia, and growl up at him. In the meantime, Peter stood behind the closed gate, watching it all. He ran home, grabbed the and climbed up the high stone wall. One of the branches of the tree hung over the wall. He climbed up next to the other animals, looked at the birds and said, "Fly down,
Fly down.
and circle around the wolf's head.
And circle around the wolf's head.
But take care he doesn't catch you."
Take care he doesn't catch you.
So the birds flew around and around the wolf's head, while the wolf faced the audience and snapped angrily at them. Peter let down the rope from inside the tree and caught the wolf. It's okay, she'll help. Not her neck. We'll do it around her waist. There you go. As soon as he had caught the wolf, who should come out of the forest but the hunters? Bang, bang! Where is that wolf? There he is. But Peter cried,
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
"The birds and
And I
I..."
already caught the wolf.
The hunters turned around and said, "Huh? A little boy caught the wolf?"
Little boy caught the wolf.
Just imagine the triumphant procession. Peter and the hunters leading the wolf as they took him to the zoo, followed by grandfather and grandmother, the cats, the birds, and who should come out from behind the tree? But the duck. She had not been eaten after all.